What? Never be enough. Never be. Oh no! Not knowing that she's out. Oh! Hello, tequileros! Welcome back for another movie reaction. Hi! In case you are new around here, my name is Ro and I am a Mexican former flight attendant, super passionate about Mexico, tequila and aviation. So those are the three topics that you will see the most in this channel. And if you are already part of the Tequilero community, welcome back! Usually I pick movies where I can give you something extra, a little insight, but this time I decided to give myself an extra gift after taking a little break for my birthday and react to a movie that I wanted to, just because. The Greatest Showman. So today my outfit and makeup are inspired on The Circus. I know nothing about this movie except that Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron and Zendaya are on it, but nothing about the story. I know it happens on a circus, I believe, and I know that there is gonna be a lot of music that I will not be able to use in this video, so thank you for your understanding. And without any more blah blah blah, I have my popcorn ready and I'm gonna be watching The Greatest Showman. I've heard this song, I think.
Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. It's fire, it's freedom, it's
Oh, I love when the horses do that. Ah, there she is. Pink hair, I like that.
This is where you want to be.
So the music is modern, but I think the story is gonna happen like in a past time, probably 30s, 20s, I don't know. Oh, maybe he was remembering. Oh,
Yes, thank you so much.
he's dreaming.
You'll have the money by the end of the day.
Daddy is a tailor. And he likes the girl.
Never sleep. Peacefully.
Is this how we've taught you to behave?
It's my fault, sir.
Well, thank you for your honesty. Stay
Ow.
away from my daughter.
How'd you get out? The window. Father's sending me to finishing school.
Through the dark, through the door.
I love musical movies. Such a shame that I have to talk over this song so that I can include a little bit of it.
Every night I lie in bed, dreams are keeping me. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
That was a lot of light for a candle.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest
Is he gonna run away? Try to find her. Oh no, he died.
keeping me.
Oh, how sad. Oh, poor kid. Now he's all alone. Usually the ones that suffer the most are the ones that are more willing to help others. Ah, the railroad. It's gonna be hard work, sweetie. Now he's all grown up and so handsome.
I will take care of your daughter and I will give her life as grand as this one. She'll be back. Sooner or later, she'll tire of your life. For the world we're gonna make.
Ooh, I got chills. How pretty.
Share your dreams with me.
So theatrical. I love it. Wow. Okay, that's a big vote of trust. baby on the way. Oh, don't tell me she's gonna die at childbirth. No.
Yes, I see it.
No, she died.
Thank you. You're all dismissed.
Oh.
I thought the company had a dozen trading ships.
Yes, at the bottom of the South China Sea. Typhoon sank them all.
Oh my god. Is he taking things he shouldn't? Oh, okay, she's not there.
This isn't the life I promised you.
But I have everything I want.
What about the magic?
What do you call those two girls?
Did you bring a present?
Present for what?
For my birthday.
You what? Caroline,
Oh, that's really sweet.
this is a wishing machine. You tell it your wishes. It keeps them safe until they come true.
I wish for ballet
Oh.
slippers.
I wish for happiness like this forever.
That's an even better wish. Because you never know happiness is gonna come in which form.
Million dreams is
Really sweet voices.
Sir, people don't want to admit it, but they're fascinated with the exotic.
The bank is going to need substantial collateral.
The deed entitled to my entire flotilla of trading vessels.
That's what he's told.
Half price for anyone who's wearing a hat. Ho ho, that's you, sir.
How many tickets?
3.
3.
It's better than 0. Oh, you need something else. Something that really catches attention.
I think you have too many dead things in your museum, Daddy.
Is he remembering the girl that gave him the apple when he was very young?
I don't have a son.
The hospital record says you do. Charles, right? Age 22. I am putting together a show, and I need a star. Well, they're laughing anyway, kids, so might as well get paid. I see a soldier, no, a general, riding across the stage with a sword and a gun, and people will come from all over the world, and when they see him, they won't laugh. They'll salute.
Sir, you shouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. Who's doing this singing?
Bearded woman.
I have to ask you to leave.
You are so talented, blessed. I would even say beautiful. They don't understand, but they will.
So if I'm understanding correctly, it's like the idea of a circus or a freak show doesn't exist yet. And he's the first one to
Okay.
come up with the idea.
W.D.
Thanks to
Wheeler.
the girls,
Brother and sister.
maybe.
Terrific.
You know, people aren't going to like it if you put us on the stage.
Oh, I'm counting on it. 750 pounds? You said?
I think you're Irish.
Irish. I hope that he told them that if they will only make money if he makes money.
Get me walking, think that that's your only option, but you can flip the switch and drive
Nice, nice, nice.
to the sky, and it's open wide.
And at the same time, they are gaining friends, a purpose. They are having a little panic attack, and the people is having a little fantastic idea.
They're waiting. For what? They don't know it yet, but they are gonna love you. Don't you stay that way.
Come on, hold on. I swear that I'm getting chills, goosebumps. I love it. The idea of something like that coming to life for the first time is just so cool.
Criminal, degrading. Circus. I like circus.
Again, I think it's fantastic. They are receiving love, at least in between them, from the family that hired them, a sense of value, of belonging. Even if other people don't, There's always gonna be people that like you and people who don't.
Does it bother you that everything you're selling is fake?
Do these smiles seem fake? Theater critic who can't find joy in the theater. Now who's a fraud? Are you ready?
Aww, the house that they used to play in.
And Caroline, this is for you.
Her ballerina shoes. Yes. Yeah, it takes time, sweetie. Ballerinas usually pass many years before they can do points. Okay. Okay. Maybe she's a virtuous.
Whoa there.
Hello, handsome. I know he's younger than me, don't worry.
Bit of a scandal.
Ew, something does smell.
Oh, I know what it is. Peanuts. I'm quitting.
What? Why would you quit? Caroline, you were the best dancer on that stage.
Ballet takes years of hard work. It's not like the circus. You can't just fake it.
Okay.
Those prima donnas are the most important thing in the world to her.
She'll learn to ignore them just like I did.
Mr. Carlisle, you produced this play?
Yes, I did.
P.T. Barnum.
From the circus?
Yes. Can I buy you a drink? Teach me how to appeal to the highbrows.
Mr. Barnum, I can't just run off and join the circus.
Why not?
Just associating with you could cost me my inheritance.
On the other hand, well, you just might find yourself a free man.
Freedom has always been big motivation.
So trade that typical for something colorful, or you can risk it all and see. Come with me and take a ride. It'll take you to the...
I'm good to go, because I quite enjoy the life you say I'm trapped in.
I love the red hat.
Don't want to take the ride, and I need to see the other side. So in any case, so I don't even...
Kudos for the bartender. He's doing a great job as a second, assisting to make the show bigger.
But you would finally live a little, finally laugh a little.
Find love, maybe.
So what percentage of the show would I be taking?
I'd give you 7. We could shake and make it happen.
12.
Maybe 9.
10. Looks like you have yourself a junior partner.
What I have is an overcompensated apprentice.
Oh, that transition was really nice.
We're going to the other side.
There is the magic. What a beautiful shot. Marvelous. I love it. The trapeze is probably my favorite part of the circus acts. I'm terrified of heights, but I would be willing to face my fears to learn how to do that. It's just so beautiful.
Hey, hey!
What is your act, Mr. Carlisle? Everyone's gotten it.
She's not gonna fall for you like the other girls.
Go home, you freaks!
Ooh.
Shame of the city. The master of the household has it in command of the Queen to invite Mr. Phineas T. Barnum and his theatrical troupe to a reception at Buckingham Palace.
If you want society to accept you, you may as well start at the very...
Yeah, wow.
Are we all invited?
Yes. Yes. Say yes.
I guess I'll just have to tell the Queen that either all of us go, or none of us will.
Your Majesty, Mr. Phineas T. Barnum and his oddities.
Oddities.
And I've heard all about your little colonel from my friends in America. You're even smaller than I imagined.
Well, you're not exactly reaching the top shelf yourself, sweetheart.
Okay. She has a very contagious laugh.
Who's that?
The opera singer.
Okay. Beautiful dress or coat, whatever that is.
She's the most famous performer in all of Europe. What are you doing?
Following you so you can introduce me to Miss Lynn.
Introduce you? Yeah, I don't know her.
And I believe I might have heard of
If you've heard of me all the way over here, I must be doing something right.
that or something very wrong.
I'd like to bring you to New York. And if you agree, I'll make you the most famous singer not in Europe, but in the entire world.
And have you heard me sing?
Trust your reputation more than my own taste, so...
Why me?
People come to my show for the pleasure of being hoodwinked. Just once I'd love to give them something real.
Very good, sweet talker.
Everyone is here. Look at this. Oh, God, I hope she can sing.
Tom and Letty, the others, they just arrived. Where should I put them?
The acoustics are actually better in the standing room. That's where they should be.
He wants to place them where no one can see them. That was a low move. You might be winning a crowd and losing another.
I recently had the privilege of hearing the most divine voice. I know that sounds like Barnum humbug, but I have 100 bottles of good champagne on ice that says this isn't just another sideshow novelty.
Fingers crossed. But I thought she was an opera singer. That's not opera. Be enough, never be enough. I've heard this song and I like it. Never be enough, never be enough for me, for me, for me, for me. Be enough, never be enough. He still cares too much for public opinion. Oh no. Is she losing him? Oh, I think we have some sort of a crush going on there. Ah, he's clapping. Very good.
Remarkable.
Enough to bring joy to the most joyless critic, isn't she? You just give me a moment, I think.
Phineas.
Yes.
You've done well.
Are these?
Yes, yes. Those are your granddaughters.
They didn't even.
Not here.
Not here?
They didn't even know them.
Parents.
All that fortune and still just the tailor's boy.
Get out. Charity.
Now, would everyone please raise
Charity.
their glasses?
Thank you.
Finish the toast and go after her.
Lord, that lady can sing.
Think she likes a man in uniform?
Who's going to pay admission if you're out there for all the world to see? Okay, have a great show.
No, no, no. You're turning your back on the people that brought you to the place where you are now. Empower them and then humiliate them.
I know that there's a place for us. I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Cause here I come.
Chills.
Be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
Good. Yes. Show them who you are.
We are bursting through the barricades, reaching for the sun. And the sharpest words want to cut me down. This is me. Look out.
Yeah, people has always been scared and, I don't know, driven away by what's different. I think it's amazing when they finally find a way of accepting themselves and showing the world, I didn't get to choose, but this is me and I love myself. And you can do with your opinion whatever you want, because for me, the only opinion that matters is mine. This is...
Why do you need to tour the country?
Why did Napoleon march on Russia?
Napoleon was defeated.
Okay.
You're not going to see a penny of profit until your 40th show.
41st, actually.
You're risking everything you've built.
Well, how do you think I built it? We'll have plenty of profits to go around after this. Expect them.
He's becoming greedy, too ambitious.
Innovation.
Ann Wheeler? Mr. Bonham said he left a ticket for me. I'm sorry, I believe there's only supposed to be one.
No, there's meant to be two. Father, this is Ann Wheeler.
Associating yourself with that Barnum business is one thing, but parading around with the help.
Mother, if this is my place, then I don't want any part of it.
His voice sounds much more manly when he's talking than when he's singing. When he's singing, he sounds so much like a kid.
They're small-minded people. But you're here in my heart.
You see, suddenly his voice is like more, I don't know, sounds younger, way younger.
You'd be the one I was meant to find. So why don't we rewrite the stars?
But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all.
Why don't we rewrite the stars?
Okay.
You know I want you. Not a secret I tried to hide. bound to break and my hands are tied.
Oh.
When will it ever be enough for you?
Yes. Greedy.
I'm doing this for Caroline and Helen.
You don't need everyone to love you, Finn. Just a few good people.
The thing is, she grew up with money and recognition. She never had to deal with people looking at her in a poor way, disdainful. He's so obsessed with the idea of belonging to that world that she grew up in. She's losing sight of the things that he already has.
Lost in a dream, always in my all, just to be with you.
He's sort of infatuated with his new toy, with his new shiny toy.
Never sure when you catch me.
Oh, I was scared for a second.
With you.
He probably thinks that he's doing everything because he wants his girls to grow up with, you know, that belonging to the high society he never had. But I think he's losing sight of the real objective and letting himself being pulled away in a different direction.
To making dreams come true.
Thank you, Jenny.
Don't you dare.
I should go.
Good. Yes.
I'm just another one of your little acts.
Jenny.
Well, yeah, sweetie.
I risked everything.
Well, so did I. It seems we both lost.
You knew he was a married man.
Towers of gold.
Very different tone in the singing.
Never be enough.
But she should have known. I mean, he was a married man from the beginning. If you were willing to take him away from his family, that's even more selfish than he is. Oh, no.
Who's that?
That's gonna ruin his marriage.
Hey, Ringmaster. We think you should leave. You and your freaks.
It's only 2 against a lot. Okay, now it's everybody against you two, you guys. No! No, no, no! Don't set fire! No! No!
Girls, girls, girls. Oh, you've gone so much. Stop it.
Oh no, I hope that they could, take everybody out.
Where's Ann? Where's Ann?
Who? Who was missing? I didn't hear. Who was missing? Her? Yeah, but now he went inside looking for her. He went inside for her. He's gonna be looking for her, not knowing that she's out. Oh! They gotta be fine, right? Yes! Yes! Okay. Oh, the elephant. Oh, there are 2. I didn't see the elephants before.
What if we rewrite the stars?
They are gonna make me cry. I'm such a mushy. Will these make... I'm terrible. I don't know the name of the main character.
They caught the thugs who started the fire. I thought you'd like to know. I never liked your show.
We know that.
But I always thought the people did. Putting folks of all kinds on stage with you, presenting them as equals. Another critic might have even called it a celebration of humanity.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
This is ridiculous.
Nothing happened. It's on the cover of every paper in New York.
Because she orchestrated the photo. I'm not in love with her.
Of course you're not. Not with her, not with me, not with anyone. Just you and your show. They're evicting us. Why didn't you ask me before? I never minded the risk, but we always did it together.
sitting on the hat.
Up here, feeling sorry for yourself.
You just don't get it. Our own mothers were ashamed of us. Then you pull us out of the shadows. Maybe it was just about making a buck, but you gave us a real family.
And the circus, that was our home.
I remember who all this was for.
Is the black guy with the white hair supposed to be albino? I don't think so. Because the two girls are, but... Okay, the tall man is already tall. Didn't need to go there. Go get them. Go get them. I love that some of the scenes are very Broadway musical style. Like all this choreography and also him jumping on the train, in the back of the train. Very Broadway-like, and I love it. Yeah. They needed a little drama to get convinced that they want to fight the world, that they don't care. They just want to be together.
I would like to see my wife.
She's not here.
She's at the beach.
I brought hardship on you and our family. I wanted to be more than I was.
I never wanted anything but the man I found.
She was absolutely happy when they had nothing. He needed to touch bottom again to remember what's really important. Not money, not fame. Family, friends, a support system.
I don't think there's a banker left in the country I can fool into loaning me more money, so...
When I first met you, I had an inheritance, a claim, an invitation to every party in town. And now, thanks to you, all that's gone.
You're welcome.
All that's left is friendship, love, and work that I adore.
Money the bank will take joy as collateral.
They may not, but I will. Knowing who I was working for, I had the good sense to take my cut weekly. Partners, 50-50.
I can get land down by the docks for almost nothing. All we need is a tent.
So yes, this was supposed to be the how a circus became a circus. And always on the move so that they cannot suffer from the same idiots again. The last time that I went to an actual circus, traveling circus of this style, I was the same way fascinated by the acts and also by the looks of the kids on the audience. It was amazing. And of course, when you go to a master kind of show like Cirque du Soleil, it's a completely different and magical experience. But this kind of shows still have something.
What will you be doing?
Watching my girls grow up. The show must go on.
This is the greatest show.
Oh, okay. Ah, yes, she's dancing. I used to dance ballet as well when I was very young, 7 to 9 years old. It was very graceful, but that's about it. Oh, she's a tree, sweetheart. P.T. So, he was a real person? Now I have to check. It was a fantastic movie. I loved it. I'm a big fan of musical movies anyway, so yeah, I think I'm kind of biased. So I did a little bit of research very quickly because I was curious and I never learned the name of the actual main character. But P.T. Barnum was a real person and he founded his own circus. It was in 1810. So I understand like circuses already existed, but not in the way that he created it. Like maybe not with the freak shows, which I always hated the name, but I don't know how else to refer to them. Oddities? I don't know. But I think he was the first one to do that. I'm not really sure. I might be just making up things. But nowadays, everybody wants to be inclusive, but they take it in a different way. I don't know. This is definitely not a criticism. I just think we need to broaden the inclusivity a little bit further. The movie speaks about the things that make you unique and that sometimes can separate you from others, can also bring you closer to another different group and find your family within people who accept you, who loves you for who you are and everything that you are, not only your physique, but also your mind, your feelings, your moral, I don't know, it's like a whole package and they take you as you are. And I think that's fantastic because nowadays people like to call themselves according to ethnicity, according to nationality, according to tribes, according to musical taste, according to sexual preferences, according to, I don't know, there are way too many tags for my taste. It would be fantastic if we could just start going back to like people because they are people and, you know, unique people, and not because they have a certain label placed next to their description. I don't know. And I love the message that the family is the most important thing and that family is not always the one that you share blood with, but all the people that loves you and cares about you beyond anything. I love to see that they showed you that really matters is the people that is willing to go into a building on fire to save you, either because it's a romantic thing, like Zac Efron running into the building to save Zendaya, or because you love them as family, like a brother, like Hugh Jackman was running into the building to save Zac Efron. When you find a group that can be like your support group, your people, I love it. And this movie reminds me of a phrase that a very loved friend of mine uses a lot. Gobble gobble, you're one of us. If you know from which movie that quote is from, leave it in the comments down below. And again, this wasn't a movie where I will give you some insight and very deep thoughts about it. I just wanted to have fun and watch something cool and amusing because it was my birthday. And if you also want to give me a gift for my birthday, you can give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to click on the bell to get notifications every single time that I upload a new video. I hope that you have had as much fun watching my reaction as I did watching the movie. That is everything for today. Tequila Princess out!